Actually, I advised Joseph that the extension was not acceptable and that I want to see the polls. So he set up an appointment at 3 o'clock on the 18th of August. I met with the county council to let her know what I want to see. I want to see the polls. I've been given some information. I've been given lists of questions that were asked. I've been given a summary of the polls that were done in December, a list of questions that were asked for, this was dated in June. I was given a PowerPoint highlight of the results in July. But this is what an actual poll looks like. This is from Berkeley. It has the questions on it, and it has the responses on it. And that's what I want. That's what I need your help with. I need those polls. Thank you.
Well, we appreciate you coming out and asking those questions. Thank you very much. And we'll make sure we get all the right information to you. And we will, Tony's gone this week. He's in training right now, so we can't speak to that. But I'm sure we'll get everything taken care of.
Can I address this?
Sorry, Matt, you know what I'll do is...
I want to talk to you afterwards. If you
Yeah, please do. You know what, I'll just give just a really very transparent here. You know, I stated when we first had that speech, just there's 5 supervisors up here. If you have any questions, reach out to any one of us. If you can't get a hold of Mr. Conant, you can reach out to any one of us. Sometimes I'm busy, he's busy, and so forth. We'll leave it at that. But no excuses, though. But like I said, I got a phone number, too. All right, moving on to agenda item number 19, public hearing. Ms. Popper?
Public hearing to consider an uncodified ordinance of the County of Sutter approving and adopting Sutter County District Attorney's Office military equipment use policy as required by State of California Assembly Bill 481, waive the full reading, direct the clerk to read the title only, and continue the item to September 13th, 2022 for adoption.
Good afternoon. I'm happy to answer any questions. This is actually identical to the policy and public hearing that was brought before the board from the Sheriff's Office on July 26th of this year. It stems from the new law, AB 481, requiring a new policy and inventory of what they have termed, what our California legislature has termed to be military equipment. So attached in your packet is our inventory and our policy. We've had absolutely no comments, and this has been posted on the website for more than 30 days.
Thank you very much. I remember it pretty vividly as well. We're going to open up the public hearing. There's no public wants to say anything. We're going to close the public hearing, bring it back for the board for discussion. If no discussion, I'll look for a motion.
Move approval of the recommended action.
Second. We have a motion by Supervisor Flores, second by Supervisor Conant. Can I get a roll call, please? And then we'll ask the...
One last comment for that item. This is a very standard procedure that's done for we already did it for the Sheriff's Department. Now the DA's office has got their people that they have to do the same thing for. So I don't see any problem with it.
Supervisor McKelly?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegemeier?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines?
Aye.
Supervisor Conant?
Aye.
Please read the ordinance title, please.
An uncodified ordinance of the County of Sutter approving and adopting Sutter County District Attorney's Office military equipment policy.
Thank you very much. And we'll move on to item number 20.
Approval to dissolve the Education Committee and adoption of a resolution changing the meeting dates of the Real Estate Standing Committee to quarterly meetings.
All right. Donna, if you'd like to say anything. I know we're all pretty aware of everything, so I don't know if any...
Yes. Just wanted to note that we haven't really, the committees really haven't met that frequently, so the request is to dissolve the Education Committee and then move the Real Estate Committee to a quarterly meeting.
I couldn't agree more, and especially if needed, we could always add an extra meeting. We could always have every other month. Like I said, I think quarterly is warranted.
Through the chair.
Hold on, I'm going to check for speaker cards. Open up for public comment. No speaker cards. We're going to close public comment. Bring it back to.
Move approval of recommended action, please.
Second.
All right. I got a motion by Supervisor Flores and a second by Supervisor McKelly. Can I get a roll call?
Supervisor McKelly?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegemeier?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines?
Aye.
Supervisor Conant?
Aye.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Moving on to item number 21.
Adoption of a resolution approving the local road safety plan prepared for Sutter County by Kimberly Horn and Associates.
Good afternoon, Honorable Board of Supervisors. My name is Scott Riddle. I'm the Senior Civil Engineer with the Development Services Department. I'm here today to ask the Board of Supervisors to adopt a resolution approving the local road safety plan that was prepared by Kimberly Horn and Associates using grant funds from the State of California Department of Transportation. As a little bit of background, the federal regulations require each state to have a strategic highway safety plan in place that is a statewide, data-driven traffic safety plan coordinating the efforts of a wide range of organizations to reduce traffic accident fatalities and serious injuries on all public roads, utilizing the 4 E's of traffic safety: engineering, enforcement, education, and emergency services. While the Strategic Highway Safety Plan is used as a statewide approach for improving roadway safety, a local road safety plan is focused on providing local and rural road owners with an opportunity to address unique safety needs in their jurisdictions while contributing to the success of the state's Strategic Highway Safety Plan. The department received a grant through the state to prepare the local road safety plan. The final document was delivered to the county at the end of June 2022, and is a collaborative effort between the California Highway Patrol, Sutter County Sheriff's Department, Sutter County Fire, Sutter County Roads Department, and the Development Services Engineering Division, along with their consultants. The document provides guidance on how to analyze crash data and what proven countermeasures need to be used to address the typical issues found on county roads. In addition, the document lists the top 5 locations that would be good candidates for grant-funded projects based on the data collected. This is a necessary plan for the county to have in place for future grant eligibility. The Development Services Department recommends that the board adopts a resolution approving the local road safety plan to keep the county eligible for future grant funding through the state and federal agencies.
Thank you very much. And we're going to check for speaker cards. No speaker cards. We're going to close the public comment. Bring it back to the board for discussion or motion.
Through the chair.
Yes, sir.
Move approval of the recommended action.
Second.
Got a motion by Supervisor Flores, second by Supervisor Baines. Can I get a roll call, please?
Supervisor McKelly?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegemeier?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines?
Aye.
Supervisor Conant?
Aye.
Moving on to item number 22.
Approval of a revision to the timing of implementation for condition of approval number 7 regarding the improvements agreements for project U19-008 Lakeside at Sutter Point Tier 2 entitlements.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, board members. Steve Geiger, planner with Development Services. On November 17th, 2020, the Board of Supervisors conducted a public hearing and approved the Lakeside at Sutter Point Tier 2 entitlements. This development encompasses 873.5 acres in the Sutter Point specific plan area to provide a mixed-use community that features 3,388 single-family and 399 multi-family homes, 44.8 acres of employment centers, 25 acres of commercial centers, 59.1 acres of parks, 54.8 acres of open space, and up to 2 K-8 schools. The initial southern portion of the project, known as Lakeside Phase One, consists of 386.2 acres, including 1,082 single-family homes, 189 medium-density cluster homes, and 193 high-density units. Now, in coordination with the county, the Lakeside builders and their development team have prepared and submitted the various maps and construction improvement plans for the project. As previously approved, condition of approval number 7 states the developer shall enter into an improvement agreement with the county and provide security to guarantee performance of the improvement agreement as set forth within county ordinance. The timing of implementation for this condition states prior to approval of improvement plans. Now, based on County Ordinance Code Section 1400-340, the purpose of the improvement agreement is to have the developer provide a security bond to protect the final interests of the county for any improvements that are not completed by the time that a final map is considered for approval by the Board of Supervisors. Development Services is therefore recommending that the Board approve a revision to the timing of implementation for condition of approval number 7 to read prior to approval of the final map by the Board of Supervisors. This concludes my presentation unless there's any questions.
We'll check for speaker cards. No speaker cards. We'll open up the public comment and we'll close it and we'll bring it back to the board for any discussion or motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
We got a motion by Supervisor Conan, second by Supervisor McKelly. Can I get a roll call, please?
Supervisor McKelly?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegemeier?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines?
Aye.
Supervisor Conant?
Aye.
All right, motion passes. Moving on to item number 23.
Thank you. I was looking to see if that was my item number. The only thing I really wanted to comment on about is Steve Geiger, who just gave this presentation, is leaving the county's employee soon to go work for another county. But I wanted to recognize Steve for being with Sutter County for almost 20 years, over 19 years, and for always doing a stellar job. He's always given great reports. I'm very sorry to see him move on, but we also always wish people the best, and they need to do what is best for their families and careers. We would have had something here for him today, but the turnaround time was too soon, so we're working on something, so we don't have anything physical to present to Steve before the next board meeting where he won't be here. So I wanted to take this opportunity to thank Steve for all of his hard work and wish him the best in the future. Thanks, Steve.
Bring it back to the board.
I'm just hoping we can give Steve a round of applause for working with us for that time period. And we wish you the best of luck, and you've been always a very good voice of reason. I've learned a lot from you over the last several years, too, so thank you for your service to the county here, and good luck to you.
Through the chair.
Yes, sir.
I just want to thank you as well, just for your dedication and service to the county. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Steve, for all your years of service. He's always done a great job for the county and representing the planning and all the work you do there. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it, and good luck to you on your next adventure, huh? Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for everything. And I'm sad to see another great team member leave. You know, we got a lot of talent leaving the county. Great talent right there. Great individual. It's going to be hard to replace. It's really tough. And it's going to take a long time to get some of your caliber, just like some of the others we've lost here recently. And like I said, we're going to have to work on that big time. But wish you best of luck in your future and Godspeed. And Steve, if you don't have anything else to throw in, we're going to bring it back to start over here with Supervisor Baines.
All right, I'd like to ask, going back to one of the items on the consent was item number 3. I'd just like to congratulate Margaret Walker on her appointment to the Sutter Yuba Behavioral Health Advisory Committee. She's here. Congratulations on that. And then if we could please close tonight's meeting in honor of, and please send a letter of sympathy and condolences to the family of Howard T. Garrick, and also the families of Jaspinder S. Purwall for their passing.
Supervisor Flores.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. So just a quick report on the 2nd District. I'm watching the Holiday Inn Express, and I'll tell you it's only a few months from opening up. Really excited to see that coming in the 2nd District. To be 100 new hotel rooms in Sutter County. and they're still building. We hear about the recession and all that, and you start getting concerned, but I see a lot of activity there, so it's great to see, and I can't wait till that whole development's done. I want to congratulate, I saw that Michelle Blake was here earlier, but Michelle, she's not here anymore, as you know. So Michelle, and she represents Sutter County, of course, for Children's and Families First Commission, and then we had Chief Chris Sachs, who's the Marysville Police Chief, so Sutter County and Marysville dancing together, imagine that. But they were at the Dances with Stars competing this last weekend, and they had a clean sweep, and they won all the awards. They brought $40,000 to raise funds for Adventist Health, and it was just a terrific event. And Michelle and Chris did just an amazing job. So if you ever get a chance, watch the video and you'll see. But all the dancers did amazing. I mean, I thought I was in a different place, really, when we were watching this at the Hard Rock. And I thought, where am I? Is this Las Vegas or something? Because it was just very professionally choreographed and all really high quality and well done. So congratulations to those two. Also want to mention that this weekend is Brews, Blues, and Barbecue, which is a fun weekend for all of us. Several breweries coming to the fairgrounds. This event's been going on about almost 20 years, and I'd like to invite everyone to attend. I'm in the Early Risers Kiwanis Club, and we raise money for scholarships for children, local children, to go on to college. And this is always a really successful event. It's amazing how much money you can get from people after they drink a lot of beer, but it works. So, but this is a really good comeback time for us. Last year we did have it, but this year we're just looking forward to having lots of people and just socializing a lot more. And it should be a really exciting event. So at the fairgrounds, it starts at 3 o'clock and ends about 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Sorry, on Saturday. What else do I got here? Oh yeah, just one more thing. I just want to invite everybody to attend before it closes down, for the end of the season here in a few more weeks, the Yuba City Farmers Market, which is in the heart of the 2nd District, which is in the heart of Sutter County. So just come on down to the Farmers Market. It's from 8 in the morning, I think, till noon every Saturday. It's a wonderful farmers market if you haven't attended. And, to address these health issues and to do more healthy eating, you want to go to the farmers market and find a lot of good fresh produce. So I'd like to invite you guys to come to the 2nd District and be there. I go there frequently, so you can go there and say hi to the county supervisor. But that's all I got to report. Thank you, sir.
No, thank you. Moving on to Supervisor Coder. Yep.
Yeah, so in District 5, we have a very good neighborhood watch group going on that has been very successful in helping reduce crime and other set of eyes for the Sheriff's Department. And they have about 300 members in the District 5, which it's just part of the District 5. It's just the area of Pleasant Grove, East Nicholas, Rioso, Trowbridge, those areas. So everything east of the river. Then one last thing is I'd like to close in memory of Nancy Dunbar. Nancy was 97 years old, a Riosa resident, pretty much all of her life. Passed away August 11th, 22, and Ulrey Memorial Chapel is handling the arrangements. I'd like to listen to her family, please.
Supervisor McKelly.
Thank you. I'd just like to close in memory of my cousin, Michael McKelly. He passed away August 14th at the age of 61 in a tragic ATV accident. Survived by his wife, Mindy, his children, Jared, Micah, Jennifer, and Ashley. And I'd like to have a letter of condolence sent to his wife, Mindy, and also his father, Ken, who's unfortunately had to bury his wife and 2 oldest sons within the last 8 months. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Through the chair.
Yes, sir.
Maybe added to the
I would like to be added that as well. I'd like to close in memory of Lorena Ziegenmeyer, 75 of Sutter, who passed away a few weeks ago. When we were kids, she'd pick us up on Saturdays and we would help plant her garden, and potatoes is what I remember the most. It's really neat. She's a sweet lady. Heck of a cousin, and send something to the family. And then I'd like to wish a good luck to all the football teams and volleyball teams that just started up this week. We sent a football team to Carson City to open a can of whoop butt on Carson City, 35-0. All right. So it's pretty awesome to send a team from this area into the state of Nevada. Kids were really excited. I believe Yuba City opened up with a loss, but it was a close loss to state champion Vanden last year. So tough loss of, I believe it was 26-20. And River Valley, I'm not sure if they got the win or not. But we wish a best of luck to all the volleyball and football teams out there and an injury-free season. So we hope for no injuries. In Sutter, we have Taco Time that just opened up a few months ago. Open 6 days a week till 6 o'clock. Great taco, great food. We have the French Whisk. A couple little restaurants there in Sutter. But other than that, we wish you all a good rest of your week and a happy weekend. And for those that have any questions on this tax ballot, the 1 cent sales tax, reach out to us. Reach out to the office. It's all there. There's nothing to hide. Would love to answer any questions for you. I know people have been asking me for stuff. I'm sure my colleagues here. Everything's right there, and we'd love to sit down and offer you as much time as you want. So feel free to ask. No burden. We'll adjourn the meeting. Actually, we've got to ask for a vote first.
Excuse me, Chair, before after the vote, just a reminder that we do have a closed session.
All right, can we get a roll call, please? Or a motion, actually.
So moved. Go ahead.
We've got a motion by Supervisor Baines and a second by Supervisor Flores.
Supervisor McKelly?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegemeier?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines?
Aye.
Supervisor Conant?
Aye.
All right, motion passes. Close the meeting, and we have a closed session.
Conference with...
Yuba-Sutter.live's local government live streams are presented by Plumas Lake Self-Storage in Plumas Lake, where lifelong local residents are helping other residents keep things safe, providing indoor storage units, outdoor RV and vehicle parking, moving supplies, and Penske truck rentals. Details at plumaslakeselfstorage.com. Skip's Marysville Music Cafe, with lessons in person and personalized. Instruments including guitars and amps, horns, strings for instruments, and a myriad of music and sound equipment. Skip's Marysville Music Cafe.